Hey guys, it's Dan with the Corporate Thief Beats. You're watching another music marketing mindset video. Today's topic is going to be about how to release a mixtape or how to release music on the internet and make it a successful release. I'll get into that in the video. Okay. So, have you ever wondered how to release a mixtape online just like the pros do? Did you ever kind of question how rapper X went from A to B with his mixtape online or her mixtape online, and that rapper did it maybe without a label? So, what has rapper X got that you don't have? Is it money? Is it connections? Is it more time? Or is it a secret rap label in the background? Frankly, it could be all of the above. Sometimes with some artists, the chess pieces will kind of all in one place for that person, and there's no point of dwelling on stuff that you can't control. What happened for rapper X is going to be different for you, but there's time to focus on something that could be more in common that you have with rapper X, and that's creating a blueprint for your success online. Now, this post on my site is all about creating that blueprint for your mixtape release. If you click here or underneath the description on the YouTube video, there will be a link to the PDF of this blog post plus the blog post on the site. And the blog post kind of really helps lay out in detail what you can do for your mixtape release and give you the best opportunity. It's kind of giving you an idea of what you need to do to create your blueprint for your mixtape release. Now, it will also give you resources that I used and tools that I used to help kind of growth hack or promote my music online. And you guys can use these tools too. And it'll just give you some ideas on where you can build your kind of following and where you can get traffic and stuff like that. And it's a good resource, so check out that blog post. But I'm kind of trying to explain it all in the videos. When you're releasing a mixtape and you create a blueprint, you're basically putting your cards all on the table. So you got to find out what you actually have. And first thing you need to do before you even talk about this is your budget. To quote my friend from the Mixtape Marketing Podcast, episode 10, Ali Shakur, hip-hop is a rich man's game. It's good to figure out what kind of budget you have before you actually release anything. Budgets come in all different shapes and sizes. If you don't have money right now to release your mixtape, you gotta start thinking of ways of generating some income so that you can release that mixtape online. So you can sell your old stuff online. If you've got video games, if you've got clothes, or if you've got like equipment that you don't use anymore, start selling that and use that to fund the release of your mixtape. Save up some money from a part-time job. If you have a job, get one. Or you could start writing for hip-hop blogs. Go on Fiverr, go on Freelancer and start pitching these hip-hop blogs and to say that you can write about music, or you can write verses, sell some verses of songs that you're not using to other rappers. And there's hundreds of different ways that you can come up with. But one way that I really wanted to have just a brief chat about, I'm not going to go into it too much because I actually have spoken about it in another video, is crowdfunding sites. And I have a blog post on my website about it too. So we all know Kickstarter.com and we all know Indiegogo. It's a great way of starting off a launch of or the release of your mixtape online. Is one of the greatest ways you can do it. You're getting fans to fund your creativity. It's not going to be easy. Each of these sites actually have different kind of things that you need to look into, so be careful which one you want to sign up with. If you want to go the kind of crowdfunding way, I think it's a great idea, and it will motivate you to create content and engage with your fans. It's a very engaging kind of way of doing it, and I think it's a great idea. Plus, you can always start off with friends and family. If you don't have a big fan base, get up a crowdfunding page so your friends and family actually think you're serious when you're trying to fund your mixtape. You're not just looking for a couple of bucks. So definitely do it the right way and set up a page on one of these sites, look at the rules each of them have. Some of them are really strict. So like with Kickstarter, if you don't reach your goal, you won't get any money. Indiegogo is a bit more lax, but they might take more percent. I'm not sure what's the specifics in that. Refer to my video or my blog post on that. While we're still on the topic of crowdfunding sites, there's something I just want to show you as well. In the description and on the blog post, there's a link to a Sonic Bids blog. It's a music marketing website, and they talk about crowdfunding websites and alternatives to crowdfunding websites, which kind of brings me on to my last point about this kind of generating money for your mixtape and how to release a mixtape. To use a site called Patreon, and it's kind of very similar to, it's like YouTube and crowdfunding. That's the only way I can kind of explain it. But the way I think it's gonna work, it would work for you better than just a crowdfunding site, is because it's gonna in-depth crowd within YouTube, within Patreon, and plus it's kind of, you're building it as you go along, and plus your fans can continue to fund you after you've released the mixtape. So as long as you keep creating good, interesting content, your fans on Patreon will keep supporting you, maybe per video or maybe per month. They might spend, let's say, $4 every month. If you get like maybe 100 fans spending $4, that's your launch of your mixtape or the release of your mixtape done. And it's a great way of building community, building a trust, and building a tribe with your fans. And something that I've been really thinking about lately with my YouTube channel is trying to move some content over to Patreon and having it fan funded. Just before we go, back to the budget thing as well. So you gotta ask yourself some kind of questions, like when you're releasing a mixtape, how much were the beats, how much were the leases, how much for the mixtape cover, do I have a website, do I have an email list, do I have the social followers, do I have a following on social media, how much will it cost to host my mixtape, do I need to host my mixtape somewhere, what are my hosting options, how much do I spend on promotion, how much will I spend on social media, blog features. I've got a good blog post about that on my site. I'll talk about that in the next coming videos. Maybe using a live event as your mixtape launch idea, and maybe you might need to have a camera. Do you actually hire some help in the launch of your mixtape? So these are kind of hard, kind of cash questions you need to ask yourself, but they're also kind of budget questions as well. Before you actually release anything, you're just kind of creating a blueprint right now. You're just kind of putting your cards out there. So you've got to look at some kind of growth hacking tactics, how you can promote it or how you can host it at a budget cost or for free. See what way you can promote it using free methods and kind of mixing them with the paid. You can't do everything for free, and sometimes trying to do something for free isn't actually worth the time. So you might waste like a whole week doing something for free that if you just paid like $20 would have actually saved you so much time. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta have to look at the cost, the time cost of growth hacking tactics and free methods. Not all kind of free websites or free hosting sites are actually worth it, or free promotion is even actually worth it. The first things you do, the main thing I want you to do in this video is actually write down questions you need to ask yourself, like I mentioned before. Write down what you actually have right now that can help you release that mixtape. In the next video, I'm going to talk about hosting options. A lot of people want to host it on a website, and I'm going to talk about the benefits of hosting it on another website and hosting it on your own website. So I'll try and split this how to release this mixtape series into a couple of videos, maybe 3 or 4 videos I think should cover it. The whole blog post, you might see it on this side. It's scrolling down now. The whole blog post is available on the site, and there is videos on there talking about stuff already, and definitely download it. The link is in the description just to read it on your own time. It's a really long ass post, but that's why I'm creating the video, so you can hear what I'm talking about. So next video is all about hosting your mixtape and getting ready for the release of your mixtape. Looking what is your first time on my YouTube channel, we've got tons of videos on the channel and my website about music marketing and how to promote your music. I offer some free stuff on my website's beats and artist resources. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button underneath the video.